Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Swing. Pull like Jim, waves on swim, and a rock Timbs with the tech. Butterfly doors on the Tesla, I didn't spend shit on gas.
$150, I be at the strippy club. Whiskey sippy cup, I be on Lake Disney.
Yeah, gotta aim for the top like, hold up, yeah, I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke, but I know when the dust settles that I'm in my element, it's evident that there's levels to the game. All of those dark nights I got then, breaking my back to make it out, got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help, I know you wishing me well, a penny for your thoughts, but seeing no change. I snap for the sun like Diddy, the riches got a mad ass son, I'm like Billy. I ain't never switch up, whole team with me, putting on for my city like OAGZ. Set the pace as long as you finish, consumers find a way inside your business. Fabulous, they try to dabble in it and they hate the fact that they may have to witness. You tryna aim for the top like this and you're in your element with a fire like this, and they hoping you fall and they praying you miss, but it's all in the risk. I got you with the switch, you know. I'm in the zone. Give me the throne. One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. Foot on the gas. 155 on the road. You could be a friend of me, an enemy. Keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element. Ooh, yeah. I'm in my element. Ooh, let's go. I'm in my element. I'm in my element.
There we go. Oh, man. For some reason, my PC decided to reset all my audio stuff. I hate that, bro. Gosh dang. Okay, should be good. Should be good now. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Yo, John Quill Jr. John coming in, setting it off already. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, John? Coming in with a 1,000-star dono. Are you kidding me, my man? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's the way we like to get things kicked off, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh. Woo. Oh.
You could be a friend of me, an enemy. Keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element. Ooh, yeah. I'm in my element. Ooh, yeah. I'm in my element.
Oh, baby, we're in our element now, chat. We're in our element now, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's go, chat. Oh, baby. John Will Jr. coming in with another 200-star dono. Are you kidding me, Johnny boy? Are you kidding me, my boy? John coming in with another big bomb. Let's get it, man. Much appreciated, homie. Coming in, showing that love here tonight, man. Showing the love here tonight. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, chat. Let's get ready to rock and roll, man. We're going to get ready to jump right into the racing action as these drivers out on the racetrack for a quick little qualifying session.
Let's go.
Woo! Oh, man. Jake Daniels out on the racetrack in the 98X. We see William Hargraves out there as well in that Wild Bills race designs. Dirt Panda number 71. Woo! Oh, this song's a banger, too. I actually forgot about this song. I love this song. Let's go, chat. This is how you get hyped up. This is how you get ready for some dirt street stock racing action. Woo! Oh! All right, chat, let's get pumped, baby. Let's get pumped, chat. Let's go. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. Let's go. Oh, man. The vibes, chat. The vibes. Let's get it. Oh, this is good. Oh, man. We are ready to rock and roll here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, this is going to be good. This is going to be good, chat. Yo, Matt Flatcho, my boy Matty coming in, setting it off. John Quill Jr. coming in with another 200 stars. Are you kidding me? No, that's not it. No. I was going to say, John, you didn't send another 200 there. Matt Fletchell coming in with a 200-star dono. Matty, my boy, coming in, showing that love as well. Activating a Star Party challenge as well. Matt, you're crazy, homie. You're crazy, my boy. You're absolutely nuts. Each and every one of you guys, man. Can't appreciate each and every one of you enough. As we're going to get ready to rock and roll here in just a few more moments. Reed Sanders coming in with that heart reaction and the share on the stream. Matt Fletchell coming in showing that heart reaction. Johnny Nolan coming in smashing that like. Lamar Jordan coming in with that like. Cody Ernest, my boy Cody coming in showing that love as well with the like and the share. Edward Holden coming in with that like on the stream. Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in showing that love. John Quill Jr. with that heart reaction. Bryce Dickinson with that like and the share as well. Let's go, Brycey Bear. Let's go, my boy. Brycey Bear's looking quick, man. Brycey Bear's not looking too bad. Mar says, let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Is that my homie, Bryce Dickinson? That is your homie, Bryce Dickinson right there. You know it. Susie, my girl. Always good to see you up in the chat. Always good to see you up in the chat, Mama Bear. Love to always see you up in the chat. All right, as we're going to get ready here to rock and roll. Heat race number 1 loading up here onto the racetrack. As we're going to get ready to go green flag racing as you see them starting to load into the sim. Starting on the pole in the 777 ride. That is John Quill Jr. starting on the pole here in heat race number 1. To his outside in the 71H ride, that is William Hargraves. And starting inside of row number 2 in the 98X, that is Jake Daniels. His outside in the 84 ride, that is Bryce Dickinson. And starting in position number 5 in the 88 ride, that is Cody Ernest. To his outside in the 20 ride, that is Chad Putterbow. And to his and starting inside of row number 4 in the 13 machine, that is Cody McCoy. And to his outside in the final starting spot here in heat race number 1, it's the 05 ride of Daniel Nally. As we're going to get ready to rock and roll, 8 drivers taking the green flag here. Top 3 are going to transfer through into the A main. Yo, what is up, Reed? What is good, my boy? How you doing, Mr. Sanders? Coming in, showing the love. What is good, homie? Always good to see you up in that chat. Susie cheering on Brycey Bear. Brycey Bear is going to be looking to try to pick up one more position here to try to work his way into the show here through heat race number 1 as we're going to get ready here for the first race of the Dirt Clash Super Street Series opening night here live from Bristol Motor Speedway as we are green flag racing quickly. It's the 77 ride of John Quill out in front as Quill leads the way here down the backstretch as he's got William Hargraves right there on his back bumper. Jake Daniels now into that 3rd spot here as he's going to clear the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson. So move Bryce back into position number 4 as Bryce is in that on the outside looking in here. He needs to gain one more position to work himself into the show here. As you see that Premier Racing Setups number 88 ride of Cody Ernest right there in position number 5. 05 ride of Daniel Nally working his way from 8th now up into position number 6 as he makes the pass on Chad Putterbow and Cody McCoy as McCoy back there in that 8th position. The 13 ride starting to lose touch there with the back bumper of Chad Putterbow. So he's got to start making up a little bit of ground, but now out in front of battle for the lead here as here comes Hargraves down on the bottom side. Hargraves found a hole down low, and here he is. He's going to take that spot as they're going to drag race down the backstretch. You see Bryce Dickinson, he's going to jump up to the middle side of the racetrack here as well as he's going to try to work his way around the 98X of Daniels. So Daniels down low, Bryce right trying to pull up to the back bumper here of that 777 ride. They're 2x2 here at the front of the field. Top 3 are going to transfer through into the A main. One of these lines has to give. Somebody's got to find that extra gear here and work their way into the show. It's going to come right down to the very end of this one as these guys continue to battle side by side here at the front. You see the 777 ride getting a little bit loose. Bryce Dickinson having to get on the binders there I'm going to check up just a little bit. That's going to lose all the momentum for him. He's going to get some more contact. The 0-5 ride of Daniel Nally gets into the back bumper of Bryce Dickinson. Bryce is going to lose position number 4 to Cody Ernest.
Let's go.
As Ernest is going to jump up into that 4th spot. Now he's got his eyes set on that 777 ride of John Quill and the 98X of Jake Daniels, as Daniels there in position number 3. It's William Hargraves out in front here as that Wild Bills Race Designs Viv's Liquor Dirt Panda Racing Team number 71H takes the lead away here. He's looking to try to pick up heat race win number 1 as these two continue to battle side by side. That's bringing Ernest right there to their back bumper. Ernest is going to try to work his way up and into a transfer spot here as he's looking for a big run off the middle side here. Maybe going to give a little bit of a shove to that 777 ride of John Quill Jr. as Quill trying to hold on to that 2nd position right now. Now you see the 88 ride right there behind the 98 as he's trying to figure out which lane he needs to take here to make some moves as the 98 gets super loose on the bottom side. He's going to lose a lot of momentum down the backstretch. Losing all that momentum now. Cody Ernest is going to move himself into position number 3. So he's on the hot seat here, but he's going to get the checkered flag right there, and he's going to work his way into the A main as the checkered flag flies in. Heat race number 1. William Hargraves, John Quill Jr., and Cody Ernest are going to work their way into the A main feature event. Unfortunately, everybody else is going to be going to the consolation races. We're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 about to get underway. As these drivers start to load into the sim, as you can see that 26 ride of Sage Luther down there. He's going to be starting on the pole position into his outside in the 720 ride. That is Jackie Whaley. Starting in position number 3 in the 7 machine, that is Seth Castle. Into his outside in the 5 ride, that is Jeremy Akins. Starting inside a row number 3 in the 44 ride, that is Justin Hopkins. Into his outside in the 83, that is Brian Taft. Starting inside a row number 4 in the 34 ride, that is Dustin Benton. And starting at the rear of the field in the 69 ride, that is Dalton McDaniel. So 8 more drivers, 3 more transfer spots into the show here. We're going to figure out who can get it done here in this one as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Peggy Hargraves Clark coming in with that like on the stream. Justin Ward with that like as well. Kyle Sanders coming in with the like. Jesse Edmondson coming in as well. What is good, Jesse? Jim Franks coming in, smashing that heart reaction. What is good, Jim? Kenny Storkson. What is good, Kenny? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing that love as well. Smashing that like on the stream. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that gosh heckin' subscribe button if you're watching over on YouTube, as we're going to go back to green flag racing here as heat race number 2 is underway. Heat race number 2 quickly underway here in this one. Man, oh man, oh man, these guys are out there looking for business as they're already beating and banging, battling fenders here as they're trying to work their way to the front here as Luther continues to lead the way here. The 26 ride out in front. So Sage Luther getting it done so far, but he's got that 720 ride in the 7 machine right there on his back bumper. The Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 of Seth Castle right there on his back bumper. The 720 ride of Jackie Whaley right there. They may split them here as they're looking to the inside and the outside. Sage is going to try to block that high side as Jackie Whaley gets into the back of him. Here comes Justin Hopkins, some more contact. Brian Taft hooked in there. McDaniel in there as well. The 57 ride of, I do believe that is Jeremy Akins getting a big piece of that one as we got a new race leader, and it's Seth Castle. Seth avoiding that contact down there on the bottom side, and he's going to take the lead away. Dustin Benton, after starting in position number 7, he's going to move up into position number 2, and Justin Hopkins in the 44 ride is going to jump into that third and final transfer spot. Sage Luther, who was our leader there, unfortunately getting bounced around and sliding back into position number 4. So now he's on the outside looking in here as he's going to try to work his way back up to the 44 ride, trying to work his way into the show as Jeremy Akins in the 5 ride still back there in position number 5, and Brian Taft still out on the racetrack as well as Taft quite a bit behind here. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but staying patient, just going to continue getting some practice and run some more laps and see what he can learn out there on the racetrack. Is out in front, Seth Castles leads the way. So Seth out in front, Dustin Benton there in position number 2 as the laps continue to click off. Justin Hopkins in that third and final transfer spot has about a 2-car length advantage over Sage Luther as Luther trying to work his way back to the rear bumper of the 44 ride. You got to imagine that the 26 machine is not very happy with how this heat race has went as he was sitting there in that top spot, and that contact between him and Jackie Whaley, spinning him around the 44 ride, getting into it as well. We saw Jeremy Akins, we saw Brian Taft getting collected, and Dalton McDaniel with some pretty heavy damage from it as well. These guys are coming down to the end of this one. Heat race number 2 on the evening, coming to a close rather quickly here, as it's still Seth Castle out in front. Dustin Benton trying to hunt him down. Benton in the 34 ride getting a little bit quicker and a little bit closer to that back bumper here. We may see some more fireworks as we're going to see that white flag fly one more time around the racetrack here for the 7 machine of Seth Castle. So Castle down out of corner number 2 and down the backstretch. He's going to take him down into corner number 3 here. One more shot for Dustin Benton. Benton is going to take a look down on the bottom side here. They may drag race off corner number 4, but using the middle side momentum, it's going to be the 7 rider Seth Castle picking up heat race win number 2. Dustin Benton and Justin Hopkins there in second and third. They're going to transfer through into the A main. That means Sage Luther, Jeremy Akins, Brian Taft, Jackie Whaley, and Dalton McDaniel are all going to the consolation race. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 starting to load into the sim here as these drivers starting to load up on the front stretch as we're going to get ready here for our starting lineup. Starting on the pole in this one, in that 10 ride, that is Lon Franks, and to his outside, his teammate in that Papa Mike Promotions, DWR, iRacing, iFlag, JRE, Evil One Graphics, number 57, that is Jim Revis. Starting in position number 3 in the 4 ride, that is Reed Sanders, and to his outside, in the 42 ride, that's a pretty crazy looking paint scheme right there. The 42, that is Nathan Tripod. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 98 ride, that is Wade Burris. Into his outside in the 27 ride, that is Lamar Jordan. Starting inside of row number 4 in the 21C, that is Charles Barnes. Into his outside in the 45 ride, that is Stephen Barrow. As we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. 8 more drivers, 3 more transfer spots up for the grabs. Yo, what is good, Bradley? What is good, my boy? Cocky Floyd is here. What is good? What is up, Mr. JC? What is up, my boy? Craig Michael Deacon cheering on Dustin. Seth Castle making me proud. Let's go. What JC doing out here in the grandstands? Aren't you supposed to be winning this thing? I know. It'd be nice to have him out here, man. It'd be nice to have him out here. Unfortunately, he's not, as we're going to go green flag racing here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 underway as Lon Franks with a good start there in the 10 ride out in front as we see a couple drivers up into the wall here. That's the 27 of Lamar Jordan. Jordan, unfortunately, up into the outside wall off corner number 2. That's going to hold up the 21C ride of Charles Barnes. Barnes getting onto the binders there to avoid any additional contact. It's right back to the rear bumper, though, that 27 ride, as we see Stephen Barrow, unfortunately, down pit side as well. Okay, so a little bit of mayhem underway in this one. As these drivers beating and banging and bouncing around here, we see Steven, unfortunately, down pit side, having to work his way through the pits there, as Lon Franks and Jim Revis out in front, 1 and 2, have broken away from the rest of the field. They got about a second and a half now over the 4 ride of Reed Sanders, as Sanders is there in that 3rd and final transfer spot. About 7/10 behind him, we see the 42 ride of Nathan Tripod, as Tripod trying to catch up to the back bumper of the 4 ride, as Wade Burris right there in position number 5. And then you see Charles Barnes back there in 6. Barnes trying to catch up to these two, trying to make some moves here, trying to advance that NLR number 21C closer to the front of the field here. But unless if we get a caution flag, he's got quite a bit of ground to make up here over Reed Sanders. Sanders probably about half a straightaway ahead of Charles Barnes. I think he's just got to keep it pretty much straight and keep it going here, and he should be good to pick up that 3rd and final transfer spot, as he's got about a half a second advantage over this 42 machine, as Nathan Tripod trying to catch up to him. As now you see Charles Barnes making some moves here as he tries to work his way around the 98 ride of Wade Burris. Burris down low. They're getting super close right there. They almost make a little bit of contact, as Charles up on the high side here. He's going to drive it down to the bottom. He's going to go to work now on the 42 ride of Nathan Tripod, as Tripod right there in that 4th position. Reed Sanders still staying out in front of these guys as he's holding on to that 3rd and final transfer spot. He'd love to see those two right there behind him go into a good little battle here. Just letting him try to run away with that 3rd and final spot a little bit more, as Lon Franks and Jim Revis have absolutely left the rest of the field here. These two out to a good solid lead. They got about 2 seconds over Reed Sanders, and some contact. Around goes Tripod. Nathan Tripod, unfortunately, gonna go around the 42 machine, pointing in the wrong direction. We're gonna stay green flag racing here, as Charles Barnes is gonna lose some more ground. He's gonna slide back into position number 5, as Wade Burris was able to work his way around those two. He had to get on the binders as well, and that's exactly what Reed Sanders needed right there behind him. Keep all that action right there in his rear view mirror, as he's solidly in that 3rd and final transfer spot. As Lon Franks sees that white flag fly here one more time around for the 10 ride, as Franks leads him down the front stretch here, and he's going to pick up heat race win number 3. Jim Revis right there in 2nd, and Reed Sanders picking up that 3rd and final transfer spot into the A main. Wade Burris, Charles Barnes, Lamar Jordan, Nathan Tripod, and Stephen Barrow, unfortunately, all going to the consolation race. As we're going to get ready here, looks like possibly... All right, looks like we are going to actually skip the C main and B main, and that means everybody is fortunate here tonight. Everybody is going to make it into the A main. Nobody's going to go home early. Everyone's going to make it into the show. That's a good sign for a lot of these drivers that did not have a good qualifying effort there, started deep in their heat races, couldn't make that ground up quick enough. They're going to get a little bit lucky here, as they're going to be able to still make the show. They're not going to have to race a consolation race. There's going to be no risk of them joining the fans in the stands here. So that's definitely good news there for some of them. Definitely some good news, especially for a driver like Jackie Whaley in that 720 ride. Chad Putterbo, we saw Bryce Dickinson was going to have to work his way in through the consolation race. Saw a lot of good competitors back there that were unfortunately going to have to try and work their way through that consolation race, but now getting a good little break. We saw Charles Barnes in that group as well, Jake Daniels, a few other drivers that would have had their hands full in a B main consolation race, so that's very good to see. Good to see everybody being able to make this show. Yo, Cody Ernest, my boy Cody coming in with the 200-star dono. What is good, Cody? What is good, my boy? JC by 1,000,000 tenths. Let's go. Let's go. I'll have to read back on that one. You guys, some great racing going on here as always. Hope all is going well for you, brother. Absolutely, Cam. Absolutely, my boy. Always, always great racing. Always awesome action. And always love to see you up here in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button over there. I mean, I hate to ask for subscribes over there, but I mean, we're trying to build that up more and more and more. And YouTube is a funny thing over there with their algo, trying to, you know, gain more and more subscribers over there. It's a consistent battle. It's a consistent battle, but you know what? We're slowly but surely winning over there, and that's what we like to see, man. YouTube continuing to continuing to be pretty cool and pretty good, man. We enjoy the YouTube content. We enjoy making some content over there, and it's pretty cool seeing some some growth over there on a different channel as well, a different network. So that's always really cool. Yo, Reed Sanders, my boy Reed coming in. First time Star Center coming in with the 310-star dono. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Reed. Let's go, my boy. Coming in with the big love. Let's get it. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, let's see some hashtags up in the chat here. Let's see a hashtag Matt for Mr. Fletchel coming in with the 200 stars. Let's see a huge hashtag John up in the chat as well for John Quill Jr. coming in with some massive star bombs. A huge shout out as well to Cody Ernest, and a huge shout out to Reed Sanders coming in with a ton of love here, man. A ton of love. All of you guys, man, I can't thank y'all enough, man. Even just showing up, you guys never have to send stars. The content is always free. Obviously, all the stars help, build the stream bigger and better, allows us to, do more things and everything else, and continue to upgrade all of the equipment that we have. New monitors, new PCs, new headsets, all that stuff, and then obviously leaks into some pretty cool giveaways that we got planned coming up here. I haven't been paid from work in like 3 months, 4 months, something like that. And so right now the donations are solely going into that. But once I actually get paid from work come summertime, we're going to be doing some wicked giveaways, man. We're probably going to be doing some, PC giveaways. We may be doing a couple, Xboxes or PlayStation giveaways. Going to be doing some really cool stuff with that stuff, man. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Yo, Anthony, my boy, coming in, showing the love here to John Quill and Reed, man. I love to see that. Come on, Brycey, Barron, DWR. What is good, Ty? What is good, Mister? What is good, my boy? Looks like it's going to be a good night of racing. Absolutely, Justin. And it's going to be a wicked night of racing action out here once again, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yo, Jordan Gage. What is good, my boy? It is good, Jordan. Jordan coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Anthony Karp coming in with that like and the share. Just Viv coming in, showing that love, smashing that like. Dylan Morgan with the like as well. Mr. Papa Mike Promotions coming in with the like and the share. What is good, Michael? What is good? Coming in, showing that love. Cam Julius with the heart reaction. Ty Dickinson with that like as well with that heart. Let's go, Ty. Let's go, Sweet Tea Gang. Let's go, baby. Craig Michael Deacon, Caleb Ramsey coming in, showing that love as well. Let's get it. Yo, Scott Rowdy Duggan coming in, smashing that like on this stream. What is good, my boy? Working on a bigger hard drive and better pedals. Yeah, that's probably one of the first things I'm going to buy is a better steering wheel and some better pedals for myself for when I'm actually racing myself. I don't get a whole lot of time to jump out and do racing myself right now. I would love to get more in. Probably throughout the summertime, we'll do a lot more racing myself, throwing up different races and random races throughout the year or so, or throughout the summer. So it's going to be definitely good to have better pedals and everything else, and especially a better wheel. Right now, my wheel, that Logitech wheel, is just, I don't know what is up with it, but it just does not work right. It's very, I don't know, it's very, I want to say like it's loose, like, I don't know, just sometimes through the middle of the corners or even down the straightaways, you'll feel the force feedback, and you'll be like halfway through a turn, and then the force feedback will just disappear.
Let's
It'll like
go.
almost reset to 0 even though you're turning left. It'll just go dead straight. Yeah, it's so weird. You almost gotta like crank it back to the right and then it go back to the left and it'll kind of like rehook itself. But other than that, it is messed up. Susie coming in with that hashtag Fletchel as well. Let's go. Let's see some good racing. Wish I have iRacing set up. Will sooner than later. Absolutely, Scott. That's wicked, my dude. That is wicked. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. I love to see more and more people getting into iRacing. And that's what, you know, the main goal of all this really is to, you know, bring more awareness to iRacing, bring more people into the scene, and continue to grow not only myself but iRacing and all these leagues and all these sponsors up, and continue to make stuff way better and better and better. Check out Extreme Dirt Racing on FB and YouTube. I'll have to check them out. I'll have to check them out there, Anthony. Definitely have to check them out. Yo, what is good, Dustin? What is good, Mr. Price? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready here to go green flag racing as these drivers out on the racetrack. We're going to get ready to rock and roll here as we're going to get ready for our starting lineup. Starting on the pole in this one. In the 71H ride is the Dirt Panda Racing Team Fibs Liquor Wild Bills Race Designs number 71H of William Hargraves. Seth Castle there is outside, and then we see the 10 ride along Franks there in third, John Quill Jr., Dustin Benton, Jim Revis, Cody Ernest, Justin Hopkins, Reed Sanders, Jake Daniels, Wade Burris, Sage Luther, Bryce Dickinson, Jeremy Atkins, Charles Barnes, Daniel McNally, Brian Tapp, Lamar Jordan, and everybody else, as we're going to end the anticipation with our feature presentation. As the 71H ride of William Hargraves lead him down the backstretch here, as Hargraves takes the early lead here. He's going to look to pick up the opening lap here in the Dirt Class Super Street Series opening night here from Bristol Motor Speedway. Seth Castle right there in second, the 10 ride along Franks in position number 3, as we're going to see our first caution flag of the night. Caution flag number 1 coming out here quickly in this one, as we're going to take a look back and see what happens. It looks like Reed Sanders, after having a great heat race, looks like a little bit of contact here as they're 3, almost 4 wide here, and the 05 ride gets a big bump in the rear end, kind of sends him up the racetrack there into Reed Sanders. Reed then comes down the racetrack hard into the right rear quarter panel of Brian Taft. That sends Taft up the racetrack right back in front of the 05 ride, the 27 of Lamar. Jordan getting a piece of that one as well. Some heavy damage there for a few of our drivers through the middle of the race there, right from the middle of the pack. Could have been a lot bigger than what it was, so good job as some of these drivers avoiding that contact, as we see Reed Sanders down pit side getting some work done to the 4 ride. Brian Taft down there as well, trying to get some work done to that BCR Sim Products number 83 ride. A couple of those guys with some heavy damage trying to get their cars repaired and back out onto the racetrack here. So that's kind of not what the 71H ride wanted to see. He wanted to see some good green flag racing. He wanted to try to stretch his lead out over that 7 ride of Seth Castle, as Castle was right there. But, I mean, that 71H has shown a lot of speed here all night long. I think we're looking to see a great battle here at the front of the field. You see Dustin Benton right there as well. Benton, oh so good in that 34 ride. He's been doing a lot of good racing here as of late. So we'll have to see if that 34 ride can jump up here and compete for this win as well. John Quill Jr. right there in position number 5 as well. Quill looking pretty good early on in this one. Jim Revis, Cody Ernest, Justin Hopkins rounding out our top 8. Jake Daniels and Sage Luther rounding out our top 10 here. Bryce Dickinson right there. Wade Burris, Charles Barnes, Jeremy Atkins, Lamar Jordan back there in 15. Chad Putter, Bo, Jackie Whaley, Nathan Tripod, unfortunately, just getting a little piece of that one, but I don't think enough damage to really do any major damage. We're having to come down pit lane there for the 42 ride. See Cody McCoy right there behind him. Dalton McDaniel, Stephen Barrow back there in 21st. And then we see Brian Taft, Reed Sanders in that 05 ride of Daniel Nally, who got a piece of that one. A big amount of damage to the 05 ride, so good to see him back out onto the racetrack. You're being collected there in our first wreck of the evening as we're going to get ready to stack these drivers back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Delaware restarts here as the 71H rider William Hargraves getting that green flag here as we're going to go back to racing action. Hargraves out in front, the 7 rider Seth Castle right there in second, trying to get a good run here on the bottom side as he's trying to take a peek down low here on our leader. Castle looking to try to make something happen, trying to work his way to the front of the field in that Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 ride. Hargraves, though, out in front, about a car length advantage here over the 7 ride. The 10 machine, Alon Franks, is going to fall in line there in position number 3 as Dustin Benton and John Quill Jr. continue to battle side by side here for position number 4. Looks like the advantage just barely going to the 777 ride as that blue and yellow ride looking very good there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking a little bit loose, getting a little bit sideways throughout the middle and a little bit of drive off on the racetrack. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that one as he may be starting to lose a little bit of an edge down there on the bottom side of the track. Jim Revis right there behind these two in that 57 ride, and a great run here for the 88 ride of Cody Ernest in that Premier Racing Setups number 88 machine. As Cody right there in 7th, he's going to take a look down low underneath of Jim Revis here for that 6th position. Justin Hopkins there in 8th, and Bryce Dickinson working the 84 ride. Now up into position number 9 is that Apex Designs NLR number 84 ride, trying to work his way towards the front of the field. As now we're going to see a new race leader as the 71H ride of William Hargraves goes up the racetrack here. Seth Castle is going to jump out in front here. So a new race leader as Castle takes the lead away. Lon Franks is going to try to follow him right through a little bit of contact as Hargraves goes up the racetrack. Castle goes down low and makes that pass to take the lead away. Now Hargraves, who'd like to battle back strong here and try to take that top spot back away, is going to battle side by side here with Lon Franks as Franks is going to try to clear that 71H ride as they battle side by side. Here comes Dustin Benton. Benton going to jump up into this battle as well. As you can see, these drivers, when they get side by side here, they actually lose quite a bit of time, and that brings the other drivers to their rear bumper. As you see right there behind them, Jim Revis in the 88 ride of Cody Ernest. They went side by side for a little bit. That brings the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins and that 21 of Mr. Charles Barnes right there to their back bumper. Here comes Bryce Dickinson up through the middle side of the racetrack. Bryce getting a good run up there, as well as the 44 ride of Hopkins getting shoved back just a little bit more in that Quill Racing number 44 ride. As Charles Barnes is going to jump up into position number 9. Sage Luther right there is going to try to jump up and take that 10th position away. You see a good run there by Jake Daniels, as well as Daniels right there in position number 12, trying to work his way into the A main as well here. Wade Burris back there in 13th as the 98 ride right through the slick stuff as the 20 ride of Chad Putterbow and Jeremy Akins right there behind him. Jackie Whaley there in position number 16. Lamar Jordan back there in 17th. Then we see Brian Taft, who unfortunately got collected in that first wreck. Hasn't been able to make up too much ground. He's up into that 18th position. Dalton McDaniel there in 19th. Nathan Tripod there in 20th. Stephen Barrow, Cody McCoy, Reed Sanders back there in 23rd, and Daniel Nally back there in 24th. You can still see a little bit of front end damage. You gotta imagine that's what's really affecting the 05 ride, as he looked to have quite a bit of speed early on in this one. That 05 ride deep in the field now, back in the final spot on the racetrack, and he's losing touch here, even with that 23rd place driver of Reed Sanders. As out in front, Seth Castle continues to lead the way, but right there on his back bumper, you see that 10 ride Alon Franks, as Franks right there on the back bumper, not letting Seth Castle run away with this one, as Dustin Benton through the middle of the racetrack here. He's going to try to make the pass for position number 3 over William Hargraves. As Hargraves sliding back ever so slightly. He's going to get a little bit loose down on the bottom side again here, as it looks like the middle of the racetrack really coming in good here. These drivers setting it in right down through the bottom on the slick stuff. They kind of watch up the racetrack and find a lot of grip on drive off. And that's right where you see the 34 ride of Dustin Benton running. See the 71H ride trying to follow through exactly where he's running here, trying to follow in his tire tracks as he's got John Quill Jr. right there behind him. Cody Ernest on the outside of a top 5 looking in here as the 88 ride trying to work his way closer towards the front as Charles Barnes has been able to work his way around that 57 ride of Jim Revis and the 84 of Bryce Dickinson as Bryce there in position number 9. They're just on the inside of the top 10 here as Sage Luther and Justin Hopkins make a little bit of contact there. That's the battle for position number 10. Some good, tight racing back here as we're going to jump into a quick PeaceMaker game and crank it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to crank it up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it, baby. Smash that like button, hit that share button, and hit that follow button as we're going to crank it up. A couple major star bombs coming in with the 320 stars. Jared, my boy, much appreciated. A huge shout out and a huge thank you to Mr. Jaron Argersinger coming in, showing that love. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, my boy. guys enjoyed that, crank it up as we saw some pretty crazy racing action. We still see it here at the front of the field. Man, oh man, oh man, these top three drivers have been going at it. As out in front is the 34 ride of Dustin Benton, as Benton out in front here. The 34 ride side by side with Steph Castle, Lon Franks right there, as these three cars have been mixing it up for the last 5 to 10 laps here. These three have been really going to battle. You see William Hargraves just there behind them trying to reel them in. See Charles Barnes now trying to work on that 777 ride, as Barnes is going to work his way into the top 5 as he makes his move around John Quayle Jr. Sage Lufer is working his way through the field as well, as that 26 machine now up into position number 7. But at the front of the field, it's Dustin Benton, as Benton takes this lead away here. He's going to clear the 7 ride of Seth Castle. Castle is going to fall back to position number 3, but I have a sneaky suspicion that these three aren't done battling as of yet. They got a lot of racing left to go here, and you can see Hargraves trying to catch up to this top 3. You can see Charles Barnes right there as well. Charles having to work his way around a lot of cars here. Definitely the hard charger so far in this one, as that 21C machine has worked his way through quite a bit of traffic here. That'd be lap traffic or cars just on the lead lap, as they're 3 wide here in that second position, as the lap car, the 42 ride, getting right in the way here as they were 3 wide, and there goes Seth Castle back into position number 2. Lon Franks is going to try to battle back strong here on the high side. This is exactly what Dustin Benton needed to see, was these drivers right there behind him, as 2, 3, 4, and 5, you can throw a blanket over them, and they're all trying to hunt down that 34 ride of Dustin Benton. It's Benton trying to clear these guys, trying to open up a little bit more of a gap. Unfortunately, looks like they may be reeling him in. He needs them to go a little bit more side by side here so we can try to lock this one in, as we get 9 more laps left to go. Seth Castle right there in second. You can see the 10 ride of Lon Franks right there in third. William Hargraves and Charles Barnes rounding out our top 5, as, man, it's only about, I don't even know what the difference is. It's less than a second between first and 5th position on the racetrack right now, and these guys are all battling hard. You can see Dustin Benton coming up on some more lap traffic here as he's trying to open up his gap here just ever so slightly, out to about a half a second lead now over Seth Castle, as Castle has the 10 ride all over his back bumper. Now the 10 of Lon Franks has the 71H ride of William Hargraves down to his inside. They're going to come up on some lap traffic here again. Looks like Dustin Benton's going to be able to work his way through that lap traffic rather quickly. See these guys having to avoid some of these lap cars as they're trying to stay up the racetrack and out of the way here, trying to not make any kind of contact with these lead lap cars. Nice, courteous, generous thing, as we're seeing some good green flag racing and some great battles around this racetrack. John Quayle Jr. in the 777 ride trying to catch up to those top 5 cars, as well as he'd love to get into this battle here at the front of the field. Sage Luther right there in 7th. Cody Ernest with a great run there in 8th. Jim Revis in position number 9, and Bryce Dickinson in position number 10. Justin Hopkins on the outside of the top 10 looking in. Jackie Whaley, Chad Butterbow, Jake Daniels, Wade Burris, Brian Taft, Jeremy Akins, Lamar Jordan, Stephen Barrow, and Dalton McDaniel. Last drivers on the lead lap here in our top 20 on the racetrack, as Dustin Benton continues to lead the way here, holding about half a second lead over Seth Castle and Lon Franks, as Franks right there holding on to position number 3, as you see Charles Barnes still trying to work his way around the 71H of William Hargraves, as Hargraves up onto the extreme high side, as you can see a couple good lines around the racetrack. But man, it seems like that bottom side still working very, very good. But you can see a great run there on the high side out of the 71H of William Hargraves. Hargraves with a great run up there from the high side, washing down the racetrack to the bottom. Gets a huge run and being able to work back down to the inside here of Charles Barnes. As the laps continue to click off, we're going to see that white flag fly in the 7 right as Steph Castle is there. He's closed the gap up, but so has in Lon Franks 1, 2, and 3. You can link them all together as here comes Steph Castles down into corner number 3 one more time. A little bit of a shot there into the back bumper, but the 34 right of Dustin Benton's going to keep it straight, and he's going to pick up the opening race of the Dirt Clash Super Street Series here as the 34 right of Dustin Benton gets it done. Steph Castle coming oh so close to picking up that checkered flag as he comes home in that second spot, and Lon Franks right there in third. Charles Barnes coming home in fourth with William Hargraves rounding out our top 5. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up here to Dustin Benton as Benton picks up the checkered flag here. The Big D machine parking it down here at Bristol Motor Speedway victory lane. The Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 right of Seth Castle right there beside him in that DWR iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 10 ride there in position number 3. 3 different cars here from 3 different setup shops, I would say you'd want to call it. Different kind of setup shops right there. 1, 2, and 3 shows you how competitive this league is, how talented all these drivers are, as we saw, one caution flag for 50 laps of racing action here around Bristol Motor Speedway. Some wicked racing action, and man, this is a lot of good cars and a lot of big names out there on the racetrack, man. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to watch right there. Yo, Mark, Tony coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Haymaker coming in with that like as well. Lonnie Gear, my boy Lonnie coming in, smashing that like. Yo, Brady Waymeyer coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, Brady? Brady coming in, showing that love. What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Jamie Brown coming in with that like. Tasha Klingman, my girl. Tasha coming in, showing that love as well with that heart reaction. Cody Olson, my dad. Ben Bebo, how you doing, Dad? Coming in, smashing that like. Jonathan Easterwood coming in, showing the love as well. What is good, Jonathan? What is good, homie? Woo, man, what a good race, man. What a great race these drivers just put on for us. That was a lot of fun, a lot of great beating and banging, battling around the racetrack as these guys put on a heck of a race and a heck of a show here for us. Man, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you're just tuning in. If it's your first time here, let me know what you think of the broadcast. And if you guys are watching over on YouTube, do me a favor, smash that like button, man. A like goes a long way, helps with the algo, and continues to push the stream out to more and more people. And if you're feeling courteous, drop us a sub and, help us reach our goal of 200 subscribers over there on YouTube Gaming as we continue to try to build more and more over there on the red site, man. It's been growing pretty crazy. It's been growing pretty crazy. Yo, Hafton Gaming coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Hafton? Hafton coming in, showing that love. Yo, Alex Dean, Mr. Whiskey and Grit. Alex coming in, showing that love, smashing that like as well. Yo, Justin Toll, my boy Justin coming in as well with the 50-star dono. Let's go, my boy. Man, I didn't even get the noti for that one up here. Did I? Did I get the noti for that? I didn't. Not on my alerts. Man, Justin, homie, coming in with the massive 50-star dono. Much love, my dude. Coming in, showing that love, smashing that gosh heckin' 50-star button. What's up, Doug? What is up, Justin? What is up, my boy? How you doing, homie? How you doing, my boy? Great race. Good job, Lon, on the podium, man. That was a great race. That was a great race right there, Ty. Tasha is Bryce Dickinson is still number 1 in my books. Nice races, guys. Absolutely, Tasha. That was some great racing, some great runs out there. These guys put on a wicked show. Yo, John Quill Jr. Johnny, are you kidding me? Johnny coming in with another 1,000-star dono. Whoo! John, my boy, are you kidding me, Are you kidding me, homie? Are you kidding me? Wowzers. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You guys are absolutely crazy. Sucks screwing yourself in qualifying? Yeah, Charles, my boy. You had such a good car all night long, homie. That car looked very, very fast. You had to work your way past a lot of cars and a lot of good, stiff competition out there to be able to work yourself up inside the top 5, man. A round of applause for yourself with that valiant effort. Yo, Jaron, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Jaron? Come on now, Jaron coming in with the 1,000-star dono as well. Are you kidding me, my boy? Much love, homie. Coming in with the 1,000-star dono as well. Man, you're absolutely crazy. You're absolutely insane, my boy. Coming in, showing the massive love, man. You and John. Let's get some huge hashtags up in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag John up in the chat here. You know what? We're gonna do hashtag John777, and then we're also gonna do a hashtag Ty Dickinson as well. Ty, are you kidding me? Ty coming in with the 1,000-star dono. Are you kidding me, Ty? A hashtag Jaron, a hashtag Ty. Man, you guys are absolutely insane. Hashtag Ty. You know what? We're gonna do Ty, but Ty. I don't even know what number to call you by now, homie. I don't even know what number to call you now. Gotta support my favorite creator, man. Man, Jaron, that is absolutely amazing, homie. I absolutely love that. Yo, John Quill. Johnny coming in with another 200 stars. Ty Dickinson coming in with another 200 stars as well. Man, you guys are going absolutely crazy. Listen, if you guys want to help support even more, make sure you guys check out the subscriber button as well. The subscriber thing is going to be one of the major things that we're going to be trying to build up over the next little while. Is trying to build that subscription up. It'll get you guys into an exclusive group. You guys get into an exclusive PeaceMaker sub club. You get a little bit more one-on-one time with me. And when we start playing a little bit more Call of Duty or, you know, Fall Guys or anything else, we're going to be doing some more community games. And we're going to be doing, you know, some subscriber-only, you know, giveaway, subscriber-only, you know, games and everything else. So you guys definitely want to get in on that one. Oh my God, you guys are going absolutely crazy. John, are you kidding me, my boy? John Quill Jr. coming in again with another massive 1,000-star dono and backing it up with another 200 stars. Let's go, baby. Jaron coming in with another 200 stars as well. Holy smokes, guys, that is enough. You guys are going way too hard, okay? You guys are going way too hard, way too crazy. You guys are going insane, man. Much love, homies. You guys are absolutely insane. I can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys are absolutely insane. I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Not only just showing your support by tuning in and showing that love on a nightly basis, but coming in with the massive, massive star donos is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, fellas. You guys are going crazy out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull in to the broadcast booth. We're going to pull in our first place finisher, the 34 ride of Dustin Benton. Is Dustin picking up the checkered flag here tonight in this one, man? We're going to bring him in here for his post-race interview, as you guys have been absolutely killing it here. We almost forgot to do these, but we're going to pull in Dustin Benton here for his post-race interview. Hey, Dustin, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. To get a copy? Dustin, my boy, what a run and what a drive here for you, man. You had to battle a lot of tough cars out there. You guys had a lot of good green flag laps. We saw some great side-by-side battles out there. And slowly but surely, you were able to work that 34 ride to the front of the field and able to open up a little bit of a gap there. But coming right down to that, white flag, you had the 7 ride of Seth Castle still right there in your back bumper. You know, take us back through the race, how you got it done, and, you know, how nervous were you there on those closing laps with, you know, so many good cars right there on your back bumper? All right, just hold up here 2 seconds, Dustin. I'm not sure if they can hear you or not. I think my headset all got reset, so I think everything reset itself. Let me double check here on. Let me see if that'll work. I think that will fix it. All right, Dustin, take us back through that first little bit there, man. You started with qualifying, and take us back through that. As I think we got it figured out here on Discord.
Race my way up to second in the heat race, and then race my way up and get the win. It was a good night.
Absolutely, man. A heck of a run and a heck of a drive here for you as you were able to, battle so many good cars and so many good drivers, man, and work that 34 ride down here into victory lane. A series that you put, so much work into and everything else. And here you are in the opening night, picking up the checkered flag down here and parking that 34 ride down in victory lane. It's got to feel pretty dang good.
Oh yeah, yes sir. It was a good race, and I'm sure there was good racing going on everywhere. We only had that one caution, and it was on lap one, so it was
Let's go!
like 48, 49 laps caution free. That's a pretty good deal.
Absolutely, man. A great, clean race. We saw a lot of, side-by-side racing action. The track came in perfect as we saw, a few lanes out there, especially as the night went on. We saw, the bottom side still very, very good as it always is here at Bristol, but we saw a lot of guys running right through the middle. Then we saw some, going up to that extreme high side and getting some huge, huge runs up there, working off that outside wall and coming down the racetrack, getting those big runs down the straightaways. Made for some great racing and some great action out there. And as you said, man, only one caution flagged for 50 laps around Bristol with, 24 cars in attendance taking the green flag here. That's something to be proud of, and that's something that every single driver in the league should take pride in, and give themselves a little pat on the back for being clean enough and respectful enough to one another to keep all the caution flags to a very minimal.
Yes sir. That's our goal in this league. We had probably a 15-minute driver meeting, and I tried to explain it to everybody and let them know that dooring people and spinning them out so you can pass them or whatever, none of that stuff was going to work in here. So everybody done a good job, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. A heck of a run and a heck of a race, and a great win here for yourself. Who would you like to thank here, not only as sponsors on your own car, but any of the league sponsors, anything else that you'd like to give a shout out here after picking up a great checkered flag and a very strong performance here to get things kicked off with the DCSSS?
First, I want to give you a big shout out for the awesome broadcast and the hard work you do. You put in a lot of hard work, and you not only get on here and broadcast, like it's almost like you study the drivers and stuff, because you usually know the sponsors on their cars and stuff like that, and most broadcasters don't do that. So I really appreciate the effort you put in. And then I want to thank all the league sponsors first and foremost. Without you guys, we couldn't have this league. Wouldn't be as a success as it is. And then I'll thank my car sponsors, Precision Auto Body, Wild Bill's Wild Bill's. Oh my Lord, I can't even talk.
Words
Wild
are tough
Bill.
sometimes. Okay.
Thank Wild Bill for always keeping a fresh look, and Precision Auto Body, Big D's Lawn Care, and a shout out to my buddy Randy. I think I said it before, but it was his birthday week. My buddy Randy that I used to race with, he passed away from cancer at the age of 50 or 51, and it's tough without him. I was pretty close with him. We talked almost every day, and it's I almost tear up, but I miss you, buddy.
Absolutely, man. Sorry for your loss, homie, and that's never a fun thing to go through. Friends, family, anyone else, and at such a young age too, man. 51 is, I'd say that's only the halfway point, man. You only got to live half a life, and unfortunately, going too soon, man. I feel sorry for you, and my heart goes out to you and his family and all of his friends, and hopefully, this win, dedicating it to him and everything else, hopefully, takes a little bit more of that pain away for you.
Yeah, he died way, way too soon, and there wasn't a better guy on earth. That's the only thing you can say about it. He would do anything for anybody, and he was loved by everybody. But
That's definitely too bad, man. And I hate to hear that, man. I definitely hate to hear that. But Dustin, my boy, a great run here tonight, man. A huge win and a huge congratulations to yourself. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Friday, and hopefully we'll see you maybe back up here in Victory Lane once again, as you're going to be trying to go back to back here with the checkered flags to get things kicked off to start the series.
Yes, sir. And a shout out to my wife and little girl for letting me come out here on a Friday night and race instead of spend time with them. Thank you, Aaron.
Beauty. Absolutely, Dustin. Congrats on the win, my boy, and have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too, sir.
Let's go!
Woo! All right, chat. Well, there you go. We just heard from our race winner. That number 34 ride of Dustin Benton is Dustin picking up the checkered flag here tonight with a great run and a great drive as that 34 ride parks himself down here in Victory Lane. As we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher, the 7 ride of Seth Castle. Is Castle coming home here in position number 2. We're going to bring in the 7 ride, the Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 machine of Seth Castle up into the broadcast booth.
Yeah.
Hey, Seth, it's Aaron up here at the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
What's up, homie? Yeah, I got a copy.
Seth, my boy, a great run, a great drive, man. We saw that 7 ride lead quite a few laps out there. Looked very, very good. We saw the 34 get out and around you for just a little bit there. And then right down to the very end, you got back to his rear bumper. You gave him a little shot, trying to see if you could wash him up the racetrack, but just unfortunately not quite enough there in that one as he come up about, a car length short of the checkered flag here in this one tonight.
Yeah, man, it was for Bristol. That was a blast, but it's just pedal to the metal and stay in the draft and hit your marks. When you're down there trying to run the bottom, man, you got to be smooth because every little hiccup trying to run the bottom there, you just lose all your momentum, and the guy behind you gets a massive run. So I know I could hold him off for a while, but eventually make a little hiccup, and Dustin got around me, but then I think I actually got back around him or back around Lon. I don't know. We swapped the lead a few times, but all in all, that was extremely fun with Dustin and Lon both. So I am very happy with the second place to kick this league off. I'll take it.
Absolutely, man. A great start to the series for yourself. A good points night, and as you said, some great racing, some great battling there. As the 3 of you for so many laps were, mixing it up and dicing it up, man. We saw that leaderboard continuously changing as, you guys were just taking turns, back and forth, and looked like you guys were having an absolute blast out there as you're able to work yourself home in a solid second place run. And I mean, that's what it's all about right there. You guys were, making some contact here and there, just little mistakes, little bumps here and there. And I mean, it was just, the amount of respect that you guys have with each other and everything else to, continue to keep racing side by side, even with a little bit of contact here and there, and not spin each other out or whatever else is really awesome to watch and really awesome to see as you guys put on a heck of a show here for everyone up in the stands.
Yeah, no, I think everybody was kind of on eggshells a little bit because, that we were having some glitchiness there with the incident points, and every little rub and bump gave you a 2x and wanted to give you a black flag. And round of applause to the admin crew for making sure guys getting blacks cleared for that, because that definitely threw a wrench into things. But no, we were still out there rubbing and bumping and racing each other as hard as we could and as clean as we could. So that was great. Be able to cash in some good points to get this thing started. So hopefully we can really make a run at this thing throughout the season.
Absolutely, my boy. That's exactly what it's all about. It comes down to the very end, that final race and everything else, and it's exactly how you want to get things kicked off if you're in the hunt for a points championship. And a great solid run here for yourself tonight. Seth, who do you got to thank for such a wicked performance here in this one?
Well, I guess me, myself, and I. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just flying solo here, and it's, if it was a open setups, I'd have to thank Cocky Floyd. But with it being fixed setup and me running solo, not being on a team or anything, I guess I got really nobody to thank. Wade Burris for the awesome wrap. Hopefully we can really put this wrap up front and show it off. But other than that, thank you, of course, the best broadcaster on the sim. Am I right?
You know it, homie. You know it.
And of course, thanks for Dustin and all them putting this league on. So really good opening night, I think, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Absolutely, man. Hopefully we can see the rest of these races go exactly like this one is. That was a lot of fun and a lot of great racing out there. Steph, congrats on a solid second place run, homie. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Friday, and hopefully maybe one spot better, or maybe see that 7 ride down here in Victory Lane.
Yes, sir, definitely, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night, Steph.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 7 rider, Seth Castle. Is Castle coming home there in position number 2 here tonight, man. What a run, what a drive there for that 7 machinist. He put on a great show, a great battle there at the front of the field. You looked pretty darn good also out there, William. Yes, William definitely looked pretty good out there as well. William having a good run. Still coming home with a solid top 5 run. I'm sure he definitely wanted to, be up there at the front of the field at the end of this one. Coming up, a couple spots short, but still a great run, leading some laps, and still having a great finish out there on the racetrack. It's got to feel really good there for William Hargraves to get things kicked off here, and still a great point tonight as well for that 71H ride. As put on a great show there as well, man. Some good battles all around this racetrack. Some great battling, man. It's been a lot of fun. This has been a great show. Yo, Eric Fixmer coming in, smashing that like as well on the stream. Jim Revis coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, Jimmy? What is good, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard from our race winner and our second place finisher. We're going to pull in our third place finisher here tonight in this one. It's the DWR JRE iRacing iFlag Papa Mike Promotions number 10 ride of Lon Franks. As Franks coming home here in position number 3 here tonight, as we're going to pull him up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Lon, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. To get a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Lon, my boy, what a run and what a drive out there tonight, homie, man. That 10 ride looked very, very good as you're up there mixing it up in the top 3 here pretty much all night long. You and Dustin and Seth there putting on a great show here for pretty much the final half of this race, man, as you guys were absolutely dicing it up there, putting on a great show for each and every one of these fans in the stands, as you guys made it look like you guys were, professionals, really good out there and having some great racing at the front of the field.
Yeah, it was a good race. We were duking it out back and forth. The draft really plays a role here, unfortunately, but I got up there and led some, so I'm happy with it.
Absolutely, man, and a great way to kick off the series. A solid podium finish up here with, so many talented drivers in this league. Once again, man, in these dirt street stocks, so tough to, be consistent, and consistently being up inside the top 3 is never a bad thing. As we see you back up here on the podium, man, it's got to feel pretty dang good.
Yeah, for sure. It feels good to be able to show some speed and run with these guys. They're a good group of guys for sure. They're all fast.
Absolutely, Lon. A huge congratulations on a third place run, man. Who would you like to thank here for a wicked job here tonight?
Well, I got to give a shout out to my dad and my sister. They're in New York at a rehab facility watching the race on their phones or the laptop. So shout out to them. I got to thank my team just for, we're always running together, practicing, throwing ideas amongst each other. And then my sponsors, I got iRacing, iFlag, Papa Mike's Promotions, Bell's Bullies, Evil One Graphics, Junk Fabrication, J&D Trucking and Landscape Supply, and Schuler Chassis. And then, of course, the my wife and kids. My wife for letting me do this a couple times a week. So, and you guys for broadcasting it, and Dustin for putting it on. So I appreciate it. I'm glad to be able to talk to you.
Absolutely, my boy. It's always good to talk to you up here in the broadcast booth. Means that you always had yourself a good night. And, we saw a lot of great battling and a lot of great drivers right there nipping at your heels, especially coming down to the end. We saw you right there, nose to tail for the top three. I mean, Seth was right there making a little bit of contact with Dustin. You were right there on the back bumper of him. Were you hoping maybe they made a little bit more contact? Maybe they would both wash up the racetrack a little bit and you'd be able to scoop by down on the bottom and get around both of them here and try to pick up that checkered flag yourself?
Yeah, I was hoping so. Was stuck around the bottom. When they got back around me, I did a little searching and moved up a little, and it just wasn't there. And so I just pinched her down and caught back up to them and was hoping they would get to racing or slip up, but it's trying to get around them, waiting for someone to slip up with this group. You're going to be waiting a long time.
Absolutely, man. All these guys, oh so good, including yourself. Not a lot of mistakes out there on the racetrack. We only saw one caution flag here all night long, and that made for some great racing and some great side-by-side action and some great battles all around the track. Lon, congrats on a solid third-place run and a great drive here tonight in this one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope I get to talk to you again.
Absolutely, man. We look forward to seeing you next Friday back in action, and I'm sure we'll see you throughout the, all of next week and a lot of the other series, and I'm sure we'll hopefully talk to you back up here in the broadcast booth before then.
Oh, yeah. You have a good one.
Yes, you as well, Lon. Have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for that 10 ride of Lon Franks as Frank's coming home with a solid third place run here tonight, man. A great way to get things kicked off here in the Dirt Clash Super Street Series, man. What a race and what a run. Michael Dickinson, Papa Mike, my boy Papa Mike coming in with the 500-star dono as well. Papa Mike, much appreciated, coming in with the big love here again tonight, man. Papa Mike, much love, homie, coming in, showing the love, showing the support. Can't thank you guys enough, man. All the Dickinsons, Papa Mike, Sweet Tea Gang, Brycey Bear, man. You guys are always coming in. Mama Bear, showing the love every single night, man. You guys absolutely, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are absolutely insane. And I can't thank you guys enough, and especially yourself, Papa Mike, coming in, showing all that love on such a consistent basis, man. I can't thank you enough, coming in, showing the love again here with another 500-star dono. Much appreciated, my boy. Much appreciated, homie. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful night. Hopefully, you're not working too hard. Hopefully you're ready for a good weekend. Hopefully you're at home just chillaxing, sitting back and, having your feet kicked up and having yourself a wonderful night. And hopefully you got to enjoy some wicked racing action here with us tonight, my boy. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you did, Papa Mike. But, man, ladies and gentlemen, what a run and what a race here, man. These guys put on a wicked show for us all night long. We saw a lot of great side-by-side action. We saw a great amount of, beating and banging and battling. Those guys were making a little bit of contact here and there, but all in good fun as all that contact was, just everyone, trying to get that little bit more, that little extra every single lap, that little bit over their competitors. And, sometimes that little bit of contact, it can hurt both sides. Sometimes, it's just, inevitable. It could be, it's majority just a racing deal. Any of that contact, I mean, it's a lot of, give or take. One driver maybe coming down a little bit, the other guy down low, maybe coming up, and make a little bit of contact there. But none of the contact was really that hard out there, as we only saw one caution flag for 50 laps of racing action around a fairly slicked off Bristol Motor Speedway here on the dirt. And these guys put on a great show for us and a great race, and that was absolutely wicked racing action. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button on the stream, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Make sure you smash that like button. Every single like, comment helps push the stream out to more and more people. And if you haven't already, if you're new here, hit that like or hit that follow button over on Facebook. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. It always messes me up because they're different names on both ends. Follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, as we're over there multi-streaming on both ends, having a lot of fun, having a blast, and having some great great time trying to build up the YouTube audience, as well as continuing to build over on Facebook Gaming as well. As it's been a lot of fun over the last couple months, and we continue to try to build more and more and more on both sites. Is absolutely massive. In Florida, Papa Mike, you're in Florida right now. Hopefully you're not working, homie, but I mean, hopefully it's nice, man. Hopefully it's nice. I look outside right now, man. We just got hit with like 1.5 foot of snow yesterday. So Florida right about now would be an absolute dream. I would love to be in Florida right now, because I'm assuming that it's way warmer than what it is here in Canada. And I would love to be down there, man. I would love to be a snowbird. I hate snow so much. As a child, or when I had snowmobiles, I love snow because it was useful. But now that I don't have any snowmobiles and I'm not a child, so I don't need to like have snowball fights or go just play in the snow, I hate snow, bro. It is the dumbest. It is the dumbest thing. I hate snow, man. You know, just driving in it, walking in it, shoveling it. I'm out right there. There's those 3 things. Other than that, it's useless. It's useless. It's so bright. In the sun, it's so bright with all the snow. It's so bright. I can't handle it. Can't handle it. But anyways, guys, man, what an absolute show, man. A beautiful race, a wicked, wicked night of racing action. A huge shout out to, you know, all of our sponsors here with the league as well, man, as opening night here with the Dirt Clash Super Street Series underway. Got to give a huge, huge shout out to 5-6 Graphics, Quill Racing, WB Creative Designs, Team BCR Sim Products, Precision Auto Body, Geezer Motorsports, Big T's Lawn Care, all coming on board, showing some massive, massive love. Next Level Racing as well coming in with some sponsorship later on as well coming in, showing that love, throwing some extra money in for, you know, Rookie of the Year and everything else. So a huge shout out to all of our sponsors. Wild Bill Race Designs as well coming in and on board to help out with some of the designs and everything else. So a huge shout out to them as well, as everyone coming on board, showing that love, showing that support, and, you know, making all this come together and making sure that all of this can happen and have all these drivers here competing at such a high level and everything else on a weekly basis is absolutely awesome. And I'm super glad to be a part of the team and super glad to you know, have the first night of the race of the series go off with such a bang, man. That was absolutely wicked. Huge shout out to each and every one of you for tuning in, with all the likes, the shares, and the follows, everyone coming in, you know, just watching the stream as well. Absolutely massive stream, absolutely wicked race, and I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and being a part of the show. And also a huge shout out, huge shout out to every single one of the star senders, man. I cannot thank you guys enough. We saw Justin Toll come in, Ty Dickinson, Papa Mike coming in with some big star donos, Jaron Argersinger coming in with some massive stars as well, John Quill Jr. with a huge shout out there as well for John Quill coming in with some crazy amount of stars here in this one, man. And I can't thank each and every one of you guys enough for all of your love and your support, and even just tuning in and smacking that like button is enough support for me, and I can't thank you guys enough. But unfortunately, we got to call it there on that note. Your boy is going to quickly go and make some dinner, and then we're going to get ready to head off to work for another night of midnight shift down at the shop. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all probably Sunday night. We may take tomorrow night off, or we may jump on and do just a quick little short stream throughout tomorrow afternoon. Not 100% sure. We'll have to see how my sleep schedule plans out for tomorrow. I do have a dinner to go to tomorrow night, so I will be doing that. I'm going to be meeting my new niece, so I'm going to, you know, probably have a couple photos or something of that, of, you know, me with my niece that I haven't met yet. It's been a couple weeks, but I just haven't had time and just haven't had the ability to get out to my sister's place to go and meet my new niece. So hopefully tomorrow night we'll get that opportunity and, you know, be able to meet my newest member of my family, and not only just, you know, my actual family, but the whole PeaceMaker family. She's going to be joining in on all the fun here once she's And once she's old enough, she's going to have that uncle. She's going to have Uncle Aaron, who's a streamer, and she's going to be like 14 years old, and I'm going to be like 50, and I'm still going to be streaming and just rocking with everything else. And it's going to be pretty weird, but it's going to be pretty awesome. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all tomorrow evening. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all either tomorrow evening or I will see you guys Sunday night for some more racing action. Peace out for now. Much love, homies. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night.